This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
So when you look how fast it moves, once we pick up and there's PrINce dead.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Now, the New York Times, the FBI, they don't know how PrINce died. They killed him. He died on that plane. He's leaving Atlanta after doing 2 one-man shows. And we saw the energy, and now they're going to say, oh, he died from AIDS. Well, that ain't what you told me. People that he's a week. He's out on that stage, hooping all by himself. And you put him on the plane, and you have to sneak a pit stop 40 miles outside Chicago. When you in an airplane, 40 miles and 300 miles is the same. So why didn't they go on to Chicago where the real hospitals are?
Yes, sir.
Same time. And when we check, we find out the plane he's on is owned by Warren Buffett.
Wow.
That's and when they got to talking about the World Trade Deal, how they learn how to fly, so they didn't. They just learned how to work the simulator. Who owned that school they went through in Florida? Warren Buffett.
Wow.
That's what Donald Trump, but he too punkish and too nasty punk to tell the truth, because they just told the truth. The newspapers would have carried him down. So he got to hide and lie and go through all these changes. And he know what a thug is, you know. I wonder how many people he can kill. And so somewhere, you mothers with the children, when your child is howling and screaming and crying, and you and that thug's in the bedroom having sex, and yell, shut up. Well, that's what you all do to us. We tell you about the cops. You say, shut up, but there's a universal God. I say, one day you're going to wish you would have answered them. And so, happy Mother's Day to those of you who think you mothers. And happy Mother's Day to those of you on the planet that would never use sex as something to play with. New life comes out. New God. Penis went in my mother. My penis went into my wife. And out of my penis, 500,000 sperms came out. Did y'all hear me? Not no one sperm come out and slowly stroll up the fallopian tube. Let me tell you what it takes to be a mother. And the sperms live in my testicles at a temperature 2 degrees below my body temperature. That's why the old folks used to call them tupelo. And as they move up, they have to come through the prospect to get their electrical charge. That's the real God. They lay dormant. And it comes up and get the real charge. And out of that, 500 million sperms goes in, heading to that egg. Not one slowly strolled up the fallopian tube, hit the deck running, and the one responsible for me, white folks, the one responsible for you, black folks, was the best out of a 500 million. Not no slave, not no hoe, not no pimp, not no poor white trash. You got here the same way Queen Elizabeth got here. You got here the same way Dr. King got here. And then you take this punk, Cedric the Entertainer, a hoodlum thug out of Chicago, St. Louis. And when he did, listen to me, white folks, because black folks run to see that movie, Barbershop. The first one is when Cedric, in the movie, said King wasn't nothing but a punk, and Rosa Parks didn't do nothing big. She's just too tired to move her big fat black ass. You know, a white boy wrote that, but she ain't got a black ass. That's all.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And I got 10 children, and I said, God, thank God, my children don't have to live under the shadow of what his children gonna have to live under. He wouldn't be in the movies. He wouldn't be making no money now had we in the movement. Huh? Had we in the movement. And a bunch of silly black folks who know how to cook barbecue and make potato salad. But you didn't know what he said. You will. You will. And he will too. Oh, he having fun now.
Yes, sir.
But fun will stop. He said that about Queen Elizabeth and Mother Teresa, the boy would have been dead the next day. So just like the Germans and the Egyptians and the Romans thought they were getting by with something.
Yes, sir.
No. And so again, I just say, you know, to PrINce's family, all the lies you got to listen to.
Yes, sir.
Now they doing him like Michael, say it was drugs.
Yes, sir.
Michael was doing the one-man show. Was getting ready for it. So he was insured by Lloyd's of London for $1.5 billion. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
$1.5 billion. One night. So you need to tell me that Lloyd's of London, the oldest insurance company in the history of the planet, they didn't know he had drugs in him? My little old cousin, can't read or write, went to get a job at the post office and they found drugs. What the hell you mean, Lloyd's of London? $1.5 billion? And they didn't know all that happened after he died.
Yes, sir.
All that happened after he died. And so when you look at PrINce,
yes, sir.
Didn't leave a will, man. You've been around entertainers, man. They hire people just to do their hair before they go on stage.
Yes, sir.
Just to brush the back of their clothes off to make sure they straight and no wrinkles. But he didn't have somebody. Oh, he was his own man. Well, when he wrote the music and put it on a sheet, did he make the paper? When he made those outfits to come out here, did he make those? You know he had a will. And if he hated his family, what's the woman in New York City, the billionaire woman that died, didn't like nobody, so she left her biggins to the dog? Right. They didn't have to go to probate, huh? Oh, Jesus. Summer. You have another question?
Yeah, I want to ask you this question. I mean, I'm bringing back to PrINce. I just want to get your insight to this because, I mean, you are very respected, you know, by a lot of people. And I know that Arsenio Hall, he recently filed a lawsuit against Sinead O'Connor.
Against what?
Against the singer Sinead O'Connor. She alleged that Arsenio used to give PrINce a lot of drugs back in the day, that he was his drug guy.
Oh, I didn't know nothing. I don't follow entertainers.
Yeah, I just want to get your...
I didn't know nothing about it.
Okay,
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain. I just want to explain it to you. He filed...
Yeah, but I can't explain nothing of something I just heard just now.
Yes, sir. Now I'm going to tell you that he filed a $5 million lawsuit yesterday or the other day. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't hear what you said.
I was just letting you know that he filed a $5 million lawsuit the other day against her for defamation of character. That's all I was going to say about that.
Yeah, well, no, he got a right to do that.
Okay.
No, he got a right to do that. I just know Arsenio's a brilliant. I didn't know coming to America, he wrote part of that.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Well, they didn't know. That's what I'm saying. What else you don't know?
A lot of things. Yes, sir. I don't know a lot of things.
You ought to stop saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
And so consequently, That's what I'm saying with Hefner. In least all these brilliant minds. Let me tell you how this works, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's this guru that all the white folks in Hollywood run to see? The Indian guy.
Oh, I know you're talking about Chopra or something like that. Deepak Chopra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They used him, man. They said, "Oh yeah, Michael used to always come to my compound and beg me to get him some drugs."
Right.
Him.
Mm-hmm.
Him. Mm. So they've always. They've always. This ain't nothing new. Nothing new. At all. So it'll go to court. And but not those of y'all that's listening, you want to see something. Every day at 12 noon, just pray that the truth will come out. Now that means if the woman's right, well, he's right. You pray that the truth will come out, and you'd be surprised the power you got.
Yes, sir.
Yep. One other thing. How much time we got?
Oh, we got as much time you need to talk. I want to also ask you about your
go ahead.
Your thoughts about PrINce, because I looked at a video clip when he was on Tavis Smiley's show that went viral. He gave you the credit for making him aware about chemtrails. He actually wrote songs about it. He said it was you on Tavis State of the Union that made him aware of chemtrails, and he gave you a lot of props. So did you ever meet PrINce in person?
No.
So what are your thoughts about that? Like PrINce said, you inspired him to be more aware. What are your thoughts about PrINce saying you?
I didn't know him. I didn't know him. Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. And I heard him on a Tavis show, and he said, my record's coming out tomorrow, and I wrote one for GREgory.
Yeah.
Dream. Okay? But I didn't know. I had no idea.
But you had that effect on him, though. I mean, you had that type of, that was
well,
amazing.
You have an effect on a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Look at all the people King had effect on. He ain't never but the record.
Mm-hmm.
King affected the whole world.
Yes, sir.
The whole world.